Composition of our planet. Today we see a variety of landforms like plains, mountains, valleys, gorges and plateaus, etc. We need to understand the formation and structure of the interior of the Earth. Our indirect sources of information about the interior of the Earth are volcanic eruptions, deep mines and earthquake waves. Geology is the science which deals with the study of the structure of the Earth, and the scientists involved in this study are known as geologists. Composite interior structure of the Earth. Most of the scholars agree that the Earth can be divided into three major layers: the crust, the mantle, the core. The crust. The outermost shell, called the crust or lithosphere, is the thinnest layer. Its average thickness varies from 5 to 40 kilometers. The average thickness of the crust beneath the ocean is 5 kilometers. On the other hand, the continental crust on an average is about 40 kilometers thick. Despite greater thickness, the continental crust is less denser than the oceanic crust because it is made of a mix of light and dense rock layers. Interior structure of the Earth. The mantle. The mantle, or the mesosphere, is the second layer of the Earth. It is located beneath the crust and extends up to the core of the Earth. The average thickness of the mantle is 2,900 kilometers, and it is made up of rocks that are far denser than the crust. The mantle is divided into three layers depending on temperature and pressure, which causes the rocks to be solid or semi-solid. The temperature of the mantle is extremely high since it contains molten magma, which comes to the surface during volcanic eruptions as lava. The mantle. The core. The innermost layer of the Earth is called the core or the bathysphere. Being composed of mostly metal, it is also known as the metallic core. It is separated from the mantle by a boundary. The core is also divided into two parts. The outer core is composed of iron and is in liquid state. The inner core is composed of iron and nickel. It is also called knife, Ni nickel and Fe iron. The core.
Good morning, class. I hope that all of you will be fine and safe at your home. In previous video, we have completed chapter 1st from civics. Okay. Today, we will start a new chapter from geography. Chapter 2nd, Inside Our Earth. Before starting this chapter, I want to tell you that we have mostly completed 3 chapters. 1 chapter from geography, 1 from history, 1 for civics. Okay, we have completed 3 chapters, and today now we will start 2nd chapter, Inside Our Earth. This is a new chapter, class 7, 2nd chapter from geography. Inside our Earth, if you see on the screen, here a picture has shown. If you see from outside, you can see it's look like Earth planet. Okay, normally you have seen many places, many pictures you have seen, but today we will talk about its inside part. Okay, inside structures, which material used, okay, for making Earth. In this chapter, what we see, on which point we will focus, let's see. First is structure of the earth, rocks and minerals, types of rocks, uses of rocks and minerals, and rock cycle. After completing explanation, I will play a video. Okay, see that video, then you will understand very well. Let's see. The earth is about 460 crore year old. How much year old is earth? Earth is about 460 crore year old. Its surface has been undergoing change throughout these years. Its surface structures is continue changing from a long time, from many years. It's continue changing its structure. We still have very limited information what is inside our earth. We do not have much information, okay, about earth, that what is inside the earth, but whatever we have, the information we will discuss today. A detailed study of the interior of the earth is done by geologists. Okay, it's mean interior means internal. Interior means internal. Okay, it's also called antrik. Okay, and it's also called inner, I-double-N-E-R, antrik or andar ka. When we started, if somebody want to understand the things inside the earth, okay, mostly they known as geologist. Okay, a study, a detailed study, not a study, a detailed study of the interior of the earth is done by geologist. And elementary knowledge about the earth's surface, about the earth's structure, is necessary to understand the nature of change that take place on the surface of the earth. Elementary means common, samanya, common, C-O-M-M-O-N, common. Usual, it's also called. First, also called, means a common knowledge about the earth structure, that which type of our earth's structure is very necessary. Okay, it's compulsory to understand the nature of change that take place on the surface of the earth. It's very important to have common knowledge about our surface and its changing. It is impossible to reach the center of the earth because the temperature inside increases with the increase in depth. What is written? It is impossible to reach the center of the earth. If you see in the picture, to reach there in the center of the earth is not possible. It's impossible because why? When we start going inside the depth, the temperature is also started increasing. The temperature at the center is estimated to be about 5000 degrees Celsius. Okay, it's estimated that the temperature estimated means अनुमान लगाना. Okay, estimated means अनुमान लगाना. It estimated that in the center of the earth, the temperature is 5000 degrees Celsius. Thus, it is not possible to access direct information about the interior of the earth. Because of this temperature, it is not possible to get direct information to access direct there, okay, about the interior of the earth. It's not possible. So this was the introduction. Now we will see the chapter. First is structure of the earth. On the basis of varying density, varying means many, okay, many, M-A-N-Y, write this, many, and another word is density. It's also, we can say that, solidity. On the basis of many, solidity, S-O-L-I-D-I-T-Y, okay, solidity. Thickness, it's also called, and other physical and chemical properties of rocks, the earth can be divided into 3 concentric layers: crust, mantle, and core. Okay, in how many parts? It is divided in 3 parts. That is, concentric means strong layers. Okay, 3 strong layers. Write its synonym, strong. On the basis of physical and chemical properties of rocks, the earth can be divided into 3 strong layers. These are crust, mantle, and core. Crust, mantle, and core. This arrangement can be compared to an onion with its layer one inside the other. How we can understand these 3 layers? How we will understand it? They have given an example that if you see the onion, okay, if you see, it's one layer inside the other. Same, crust and mantle and core also settle with same. Okay, so first we will talk about the crust. The outermost cell, called the crust or lithosphere, is the thinnest layer. Lithosphere, we have talked about the lithosphere. Okay, lithosphere or rock sphere. The outermost cell. Cell means covering, we can say C-O-V-E-R-I-N-G. Coat, we can say C-O-A-T, coating, blanket. The outermost covering, called the crust of lithosphere, is the thinnest, okay, thinnest layer. Its average thickness varies from 5 to 40 kilometer. What is the thickness of the crust? Thickness of the crust, that is 5 to 40 kilometer. The average thickness of the crust beneath the ocean is 5 kilometer. Means if we see the average thickness in ocean, it's 5 kilometer. Beneath means below, B-E-L-O-W. Below the ocean is 5 kilometer. Got it? On the other hand, the continental crust on an average is about 40 kilometer thick. Continental means Mahadeep. Okay, we see in continental, its thickness is 40 kilometer. Crust is less denser than the oceanic crust because it is made of a mix of light and dense rock layer. Okay, crust is the continental. If you see from here, despite greater thickness, the continental crust is less denser than the oceanic crust. Despite means we can say opposite. Okay, and its opposite, greater thickness, the continental crust is less denser than the oceanic crust. Means solid. Okay, denser means less solid than the oceanic crust. What is the reason behind it? Because it is made of a mix of light and dense rock layers, solid rock layers. Okay, light and solid rock layer. The chief minerals constituents of the, just a minute class, I am trying to make it more large so you can see it easily. Okay, the chief minerals constituent of the continental crust are silica and alumina. Means the most mineral constituents means agent. Okay, agent of the continental crust are silica and aluminum. The main mineral agent are made of silica and alumina, that is also called Cl. Okay, SiAl. Si for silica and Al for alumina. Got it? Okay, now we will see next page. I hope that you are able to understood it. Thank you. Now we will see next page, and if you have any doubt, if you have any queries, you can write in the comment box and also write in your school group. Okay. The oceanic crust consists mainly of silica and magnesium. The oceanic crust. Okay, the oceanic crust, that was we were talking about Cl, silica and aluminium, that was the chief, yani the main crust was that, and this is oceanic crust consists mainly silica and magnesium. Clear? It is called SiMa, silica and magnesium, SiMa. Si for silica and Ma for magnesium. This is called SiMa. Now we will talk about, here you can see the internal part of the earth. Got it? Now we will see the second layer. We will talk about the second layer. The second layer is mantle. That is called the mantle. The mantle or the mesosphere, or the, which is synonyms, a new names you can say, it is also called mesosphere, is the second layer of the earth. First is crust, then second is mantle. Okay, it is located beneath the, below the crust and extend up to the core of the earth. Okay, after crust, okay, it is the middle one, which is middle, okay, which is situated between the crust and the core of the earth, and its average thickness is 2900 kilometer. How much? 2900 kilometer. The average thickness of the mantle is 2900 kilometer, and it is made up of rocks that are far denser, that are far solid than the crust. Got it? It is made up of rocks. With the help of rocks, it's made up, and also far denser. The mantle is divided into 3 layers. In how many parts? In 3 layers. The mantle is divided into 3 layers depending on temperature, pressure, which cause the rocks to be solid or semi-solid. Okay, actually the rocks, the solidness of rocks is depend on the temperature and the pressure, that how much temperature is there and how much pressure is there. Okay, on that the solidness of the rocks is dependent. Clear? The temperature of the mantle is extremely high. The temperature of the mantle is extremely high. Extremely means, what is the means of extremely? Extremely means we can say much. M-U-C-H, much means ज़्यादा है, इन अत्यंत, most. Okay, it is most high, very high. Since extremely high, since it contains molten magma. A new word, magma. Molten means पिघला हुआ. Molten magma. Magma means from where magma comes. Magma comes through the volcanic eruptions. Let's see. It contains molten magma which comes to the surface during volcanic eruptions as lava. Okay, during volcanic eruption as lava, the molten magma comes. Okay, iron, magnesium, and silicon are the main constituents of the mantle. Which one? Which we can say chemical? Iron, magnesium, silicon. Okay, these 3 are the agent. Constituents means agent of the mantle. Clear? We have talked about crust, mantle, and now we will see core. Okay, now we will talk about the core. The innermost layer of the earth is called the core. or the barysphere. Got it? The innermost, the most internal, okay, the more inside the layer is situated is called the core. Okay, it's also called barysphere. On the screen you can see barysphere. Being composed of mostly metal, it is also known as the metallic core. Very good. Why the core is called metallic core, or the core is called metallic core? Why? Because the presentation of metal, okay, because the presentation of mostly metal in comparison of crust and mantle, the core have enough metal, so it is called metallic core. It is separated from the mantle by a boundary. Okay, it is separated from the mantle. There is a boundary between mantle and core. The core is also divided in two parts. Okay, the core is also divided into two parts. They have divided it. First is the outer core, and next is the inner core. Okay, the outer core and inner core. The outer core is composed of iron and is in liquid state. Okay, means composed means we can say बना हुआ है, is made up. Okay, it is the composition of iron and it present in liquid. In which position? You know, solid, liquid, gas, but here you can see the iron is present in liquid. The inner core is composed of iron. The inner core is composed of iron and nickel. Okay, iron and nickel. It is also called NEF. NEF means Ni for nickel and Fe for iron. This is its shortcut of chemical name. The heavy metals and plenty of iron explain the cause of Earth's magnetism. What has been written? The heavy metal, the presentation of heavy metal and plenty. Plenty means abundance, sufficient. Write its new name, synonym, sufficient. SUFFICIENT, sufficient of iron. Okay, explain the cause of earth magnetism. Magnet. Okay, you have studied before about it, magnet. So this is the reason, cause of the presentation of magnetism. Clear? See, it is estimated that it is calculated that the whole of the oceanic crust is about 180 million years old. How much old is? 180 millions years old. Million means लाखों. 180 साल, 180 लाख साल पुरानी. Okay, I hope that you have understood the chapter, and the remaining we will see in next video. Till that time, just read the remaining chapter if you have the book. If you do not have the book, don't make pressure on your parents. You have no need to make pressure on your parents. Okay, I am teaching you. Here on the screen you can see the book. I have also shown question answers. Okay, and you can write this all in your previous year's copy. Okay, in previous year's copy you can write these question answers. Okay class, so read it at your home. Okay, thank you.